Its residents kept moving to avoid the devastation. But even when they moved north, the neighborhoods they moved to came to be called the South Bronx.
If anyone were to ask me to characterize my teenage years, you know, the fear factor was running into a gang. And it didn't matter, because you could run into the Imperial Bachelors, you could run into the Golden Guineas.
The turbans, the dragons, the Latin kings, the drinkses.
You could run into the ministers, you could run into, you know, the spades.
Oh, God, renegades.
Whoever it was, you were gonna have trouble if you weren't affiliated. Because they had things like Get Whitey Day. Now look at me. You know, I could stand there for hours and tell somebody I'm Puerto Rican, but in that kind of atmosphere, they're not gonna ask you if you're Puerto Rican, so they had Get Whitey Day for 2 years in a row. People running around smacking people because they were light-colored, you know? That's the kind of bullshit that was happening up here.
If you went through the neighborhood, flying a color you're not supposed to fly in their territory without their permission, your jacket came off. There was no bargaining for it. Your jacket or your life. Or you go back, you know, some scars, you know, to let you know that, you know, you came through the place where you wasn't supposed to go through.
You have to have this deadpan look. When you have this deadpan look, no kid will dare to come up to you and talk anything to you. Because you got this stone cold killer's look. And you know, I used to practice it. Before you know, it was no more practice after that. It became just me. I grew up in my block was gang infested. Everybody was in a gang. You saw everybody wearing these vests and everything. So my cousin was rolling with the Savage Skulls. And one day he told me they're looking to open up a little squad. And I'm like, a squad of what? He said, yeah, you know, gang. You want to be a gang member? And I was like, gang member? And that too small. And he was like, no, they're going to open a squad where the baby skulls is going to be the ones that carry the weapons. That way the older guys won't get in trouble. The first division of baby skulls were from 8 to 9 years old. I had to go through this Russian roulette. And I'm like, what? And I thought it was fake because nothing happened to me, you know? But after I joined up, they did it again to someone dropped right there. So it was like, it got to be real. Because, you know, you're not there all the time seeing someone die, you know? So, you know, when it happened, it happened.
In 1973, gang leaders, weary of the endless cycle